What's up, you guys? Hello. You guys know what day it is. First of all, happy St. Patrick's Day. What's up, you guys? I am super excited to be here with you guys. You know you guys know what day it is. It is Wednesday. It is time for our live Q&A session, time together. And I'm stoked to be here. I love coming here and hanging out with you guys on Wednesdays and doing this live Q&A, answering any questions that you have that pertains to nutrition, that pertains to macros, that pertains to workouts, that pertains to mindset, that pertains to some tough love, that pertains to some realness. Whatever it is that you guys need answers to, I am happy to clarify that with you today on this Wednesday live Q&A. We've got my Facebook followers. What's up, you guys? We've got the WarriorBabe community tuning in too as well. What's up, babes? I love coming here on Wednesdays and hanging out with you guys. So as you guys are tuning in and you're here live with me on this live Q&A, pop in the comment box, what's up, hello, hey, let me know you're here. Comment by saying that so I can say what's up, hey, how you doing back? And we can kick off this live Q&A in just a couple of minutes. If you guys are tuning in at a later date or time after this has been done live, and you guys are leaving comments or questions here, remember to do the hashtag replay and leave any questions that do pertain to this live Q&A in the comment box so that my girl Kate, who's our community manager, can come back in and she can answer any questions that were done after this was live. All right? What's up, Yana? What's up, Diane? Hello. What's up, Ruth? Jamie? Nice. What's up, you guys? Welcome to our live Wednesday Q&A session together. Stoked to be here. Shannon, hello from North Carolina. Nice. Jen, hey, Nikki from cold, dark New York. Well, it's still light. How are we all dealing with daylight savings time? I know it's a little struggle. I'm on the struggle bus in the morning. Cool. What's up, guys? I'm super stoked to be here anyway with you guys. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's fire off this Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, again, that pertain to macros, that pertain to workouts, that pertain to mindset, that pertain to some tough love, that pertain to some myths that you need to be busted, because I'm here to just be real open and honest with you guys about anything in the fitness industry. Let's kick off that live Q&A. You guys can start commenting your questions in the chat box, and in a couple of minutes, I will kick it off by answering the questions that are coming through. Now, before I do, if you guys are new to following me here on Facebook, you're a new WarriorBabe, what have you, I'm excited and want to welcome you to the new following of me. And or if you are a new member of my community. If you are a new member of my community, welcome, guys. Our community keeps getting bigger and bigger by the day, by the week, by the month, and it's so cool to see all of you amazing women, all of you amazing WarriorBabes joining in on the program and having huge aha moments within like the first 5 days. And I love seeing our community just flooding with transformations and like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm eating twice the amount of food. The personal trainer I was working with had me on 1,200 calories, and now I'm eating 250 calories more, and I'm working my way up to keep eating more, and I'm dropping the bloat. It's amazing to see that you guys are having these aha moments and you guys are having these transformations. You're eating more food and you're feeling your body. So welcome to the community, to all you new WarriorBabes. You are a part of thousands of women that are working to be stronger, get toned, and become stronger, more confident versions of themselves. WarriorBabe is where strong is the new sexy, and I am so stoked to have you guys a part of the community. This is your beginning, and you're beginning to a more sustainable, realistic lifestyle for yourself. And what's so cool is the community has all of these women, thousands of women that are collectively working towards the same goal and either have been in it for a while, are veterans, or just starting off, or starting at different points, or have different goals, but we're all working collectively towards the same goal, and it's so cool to see how supportive our community is. All right, what's up, everybody? Hello, even more hellos. Hello, hello, hello. First timer Tracy, nice, welcome. Awesome, super stoked that you guys are, if anybody is new and following our new community, like I said, welcome. I'm so stoked to have you guys. What we do on these Q&As is I answer anything mindset, macros, nutrition, all that jazz. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer on this Q&A, drop them in the chat box and we'll fire that off in a couple of minutes because I do see some coming through. But before we kick it off, you guys, I need to ask a huge favor. I need you guys to smash the like button right now because that helps this video get more views, aka more women that should chime in on this Q&A and be able to hear some value, some knowledge, some key aspects that could help them along their journey too as well. So the more that you guys like it, especially if you're warrior babes, it's going to bring our video to the top of the community so other babes can see that we are live and chime in. And if you are a follower on my Facebook page and you're liking it, it's going to push it into more faces of women that need to be able to hear this video too as well. If you guys share it, that's another extra step. I would absolutely love if you guys could share it to your page so that women can hear the knowledge bombs that are about to be dropped on this Q&A. I always hear women at the end, or I always read what women are saying at the end, like, oh my God, I'm so happy that I tuned in. I feel like I learned so much by just being here for this short period of time that I'm hanging out with you guys on Wednesdays. So I absolutely love coming here and helping clarify anything that you need clarified. So smash the like button, share it, and let's dive into this live Q&A. All right, so we got Sarita, have you helped women with hypothyroidism lose weight? Yes. We have a lot of babes inside the program that have thyroid problems, that take thyroid medication, that are on medications that balance out their hormones, and they are getting amazing results. There are also, if you guys want to go to the WarriorBabe.com, our website, and check out the reviews, you can listen to reviews from women that are sharing their stories that have either had hypothyroidism or have hypothyroidism, are going through menopause, or just taking medications to balance hormones, but getting their nutrition right and working out properly has helped drastically in terms of aiding in whatever disease process is going on or whatever hormonal balances are out of whack. That has helped aid in that healing and also aid in results. So definitely check out that, you guys. But yes, to answer in short, our program has, and would love to be able to help more, just have eye-opening experiences inside of the program. Yana, I had a question asked of me. Is a Revolution program still available to newbies? No, we do not have the Revolution program available anymore. It's strictly our Blueprint program or the VIP. And that doesn't mean anybody, I'm trying to now think, I'm like, oh crap, man. Some women are gonna be like freaking out, they're watching this. That does not mean if you are a part of my Revolution program, then you're a lifetime membership. We still do business as business. We still update your workouts. We still give you guys new menus, all that jazz. Kate is still in the community cheering you guys on. We still do these live Q&As. So you guys are in it. If you're in it, you're in it, but we don't promote that on the front end anymore. It's just strictly the Blueprint program or the VIP. Jen's detox water. If you're for it, what's your favorite recipe? What is detox water? And to me, that just sounds like I want to run the fucking opposite direction. Detox water, I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it, but anything that has detox and water in it makes me fear for my life that all you are consuming on a daily basis is liquids. If I were you, I would be running the other direction. That is not the case scenario, guys. Anything that is a detox in liquids, a detox in water, like any type of cleanse, it's just kind of like a quick fix type of deal. Yeah, you're going to facilitate results, but it's better to either, okay, if you guys are trying to detox for like health issues, or maybe you ate something and you got sick, what I would recommend and what I do like every I don't know, 6 months, 12 months, I just did it on Sunday, is I will fast for like a 36-hour period. And that's it. That's it. And that's more for health than it is for any type of results that I'm looking for. And if you guys want to learn more about this, I do talk about it on my YouTube channel. If you check out past rally calls, I talk about fasting for optimal health, not for results. I don't recommend any type of detox. I don't recommend any type of cleanse because it's just going to kind of skew. Again, if you're in it for results, it's going to skew mentally for you. If you're in it for health, that's a different type of thing, but I wouldn't even do that. I would do fasting over any type of detox. Shannon, I'm new to following you. Nice. Trying to build muscle after losing 50 pounds. Loose skin sucks, but I'm trying to embrace it in the process. Amazing, Shannon. Welcome. Welcome to your journey. I am very stoked for you. We have women inside the program, particularly, and she's probably watching right now, one of my VIPs, Cheryl, who is 59 years old and absolutely crushed her building phase. Up at 485 grams of carbs, was eating well over 3,000 calories, and it's you guys can check out her interview. That's on the YouTube channel too as well. She did an amazing job with her build, but most importantly, the mindset that comes behind the build. And I was just talking about this. The mindset that comes behind a build kind of mentally screws with women's heads because women are so used to seeing external results rather than focusing on the functionality, like the functional goals, like getting stronger and building muscle. And you may not see that on the external side in the build phase. Like it's kind of happening underneath of the body fat with all the food that you're eating. And it really shows more when you are coming down into a cut. And that's where you're resembling like the hard work that you put on. So anyway, a little rant there, but welcome, Shannon. I'm stoked for you to be here. Ellen, nice. Atlanta, what's up? Jen, what is the best way to lose fluff, fat, and not muscle? Yeah, you guys, this is a great question. And this is actually something that I've talked about previously on live Q&As. I have shared on Instagram via posts. So if you guys don't follow me, I would definitely check out Instagram. But let me tell you guys this. There is a huge difference between losing weight and losing fat. If you are just focused on losing weight and you're focused on the number of the scale, first of all, you're missing the big picture. You're going to be bashing your head into a wall when you feel like you're not losing weight, yet your progress photos and your data and your measurements are moving and your body fat is trending down, which not a lot of people know to track. But if you're focusing just on the number of the scale, you're missing the big picture. Second of all, if you're focusing on just losing weight, you will become a smaller, skinnier, fatter version of yourself. Why? Because when you're just focusing on losing weight and you're going into a massive caloric deficit, you're doing tons and tons and tons of cardio, you're not fueling your body properly with the right macronutrients like protein, which I will talk about in a second, but mainly protein, which a lot of women don't eat. But when you're just focusing on weight loss, you're focusing on losing everything, weight, fat, muscle, organ size will decrease, everything along those lines. When you focus on fat loss, you are focusing, which you all should be focusing on if you are somebody who wants to have an athletic figure, look more toned, have a little bit more muscle, which, you know, muscle is tone. You want to have like a strong body. Your ultimate goal is to focus more on fat loss. And when you focus on fat loss, you're obviously eating appropriately for your body. You're eating enough protein, you're eating the right fats, you're eating the right carbohydrates. And what you're doing is you're decreasing body fat, but you're holding on and preserving lean muscle at the same time, okay? So that's massive difference between the two. When you're focusing on just losing weight, you're losing everything. When you're focusing on fat loss, you're preserving lean muscle. So you're eating enough to preserve that because muscle is an active tissue, guys. And the only way that active tissue gets fueled is by nutrition, is by food and eating properly. So when you are preserving that lean muscle, then you're decreasing the body fat around it, right? And that's where you're losing fat, okay? So like I say, like if you are just focusing, how to and what's the best way is you want to make sure you're eating enough protein. And what I recommend for protein intake, it's very widely different for each individual, for each body type, but you want to be eating anywhere from like 0.8 to like 1.2 times your body weight. Again, that will differ from where you are along your journey. It will differ from where you are in a deficit. But that's your best way in order to make sure, first of all, it's eating enough and eating enough of the right foods and making sure that your protein intake is high and making sure that you're doing strength training exercises, things that are stimulating your muscles, not tons of cardio. Why? Because tons of cardio does not require strength. It does not require muscle. Okay, so when you're focusing on strength training, you're having the muscles work. And when you do that, you're able to create blood flow to the propoid muscles to keep them intact while also supplementing with giving yourself enough nutrition to preserve that muscle. Okay, that was my long version of explaining that, but that's exactly how I can answer that question. What's the best way? While also sharing the whys and the hows, because I am huge on that. And my ultimate goal for all of the women I coach, for all of the WarriorBabes inside of my program, is fat loss, which is a hell of a lot different than weight loss and what majority of the fitness industry and majority of things that are promoting to women are marketing. Not many are marketing how to do fat loss properly, okay? So more reason to check out WarriorBabe if you guys are not yet inside of our programs. All right. Oh, Jana, thank you, babe. Probably saying that wrong, but I know one of my girls inside the program pronounces hers Jana, the one that's tuning in right now. But thank you. I appreciate that. Crystal. Hey, Nikki, I'm saving up money for your program, but totally soaking up everything. Videos, emailed workouts. Nice. I'm eating food for a change and loving it. My biggest concern is that I'm a marathoner. I don't run for weight loss. I run because it's my passion. Awesome. Before I officially sign up, I really need to know if it even makes sense for someone who logs lots of miles each week. I am already, after 1 month, noticing a difference after switching to tracking macros instead of low carb and working on strength training, even with being near peak marathon training. Yes. Look, when I bash on cardio, I'm not bashing on it entirely. I'm bashing on it in the way that people do it because they're doing it wrong when they have a goal of muscle and building muscle and maintaining muscle mass. Especially with like the circuit training and like the Orange Theory classes and not fueling people's body or people are not fueling their body enough. If you have a goal and a passion for running, there's a strategic method that needs to be put in place that you are eating far and above what somebody normally who's just, going into tone and shape and, doing strength training workouts, you require way more calories because you're burning a shit ton of calories. You require a different breakdown of macros because you're burning a shit ton of calories, which calories break down into macros. So to answer your question, yes, there's a specific part of my program where I will teach you, if you are doing X amount of hours of cardio, this is how you refill your body with X amount of carbs, X amount of protein, X amount of fats. And it breaks it down for you inside the program. Again, my program is very individualized and it's individual for each individual who comes through. So that's why I say you add on X amount of carbs to whatever your macro calculator is telling you that you need to eat. All right, so yes. And not only is it one-on-one or is it more individualized, you can hop on the 4 weekly calls that we have a week for support and just clarify, hey, am I doing this right? I'm running this many miles. You told me to increase my carbs this much. Is this right? Am I eating enough? Is this going to help aid in the results that I want? So yes, I'm huge on supplying you guys the material and the resources, but I'm also huge on supplying you guys the support to make it even more individualized with the 4 weekly calls that we have. How many days a week do you work each muscle group? Me specifically, I work out 5 days a week and I work out each muscle group once. if not twice. Shoulders. I probably will train shoulders twice a week. Sherry, fasting is fabulous. Yes, fasting is fabulous for health. Fasting is not fabulous if you're somebody who wants results and looking for results, because right there, your mindset's skewed around what you're doing. And let me also too back up, because I know a lot of women are probably gonna be like, but Nikki, you said fasting was awesome. And I do intermittent fasting. I'm not big on intermittent fasting. Intermittent fast while you sleep, right? While you're sleeping, you're basically fasting. Okay, I'm big on like fasting for big, long periods and blocks of time, because it helps for your ultimate health. And like I say, I have a rally call where I dive into this and I talk about intermittent fasting, and I talk about fasting for health and not doing the intermittent fasting side. So just want to clarify that. Lindsay, due to health problems, I'm always nauseous. So do you have any proper solid food suggestions to help besides Ritz crackers or something? Well, Lindsay, I would go down to the root problem. Why are you so nauseous? That'd be something that I would take to your doctor to figure out, maybe blood work that needs to be done. I think it's way more deep than just superficial, what kind of food should I eat? I mean, if you're always nauseous, it's definitely, there's a root problem behind that, and that's what I would try and figure out. Angela, the best time for me to work out is first thing in the morning, but I feel like I don't have energy in the mornings. Would it be bad to take a pre-workout drink? No. Now, I am not big on taking pre-workouts, but that's me personally, okay? If you are somebody who, the way that I can direct you best, if you were to choose a pre-workout, don't get things that have beta-alanine in it, because beta-alanine is the thing that makes you want to itch your freaking face and ears off. And make sure that the caffeine intake isn't like rocking past like 250. Like the 300, 350, 400 is just absolutely freaking ridiculous. You're going to have fucking heart palpitations and your heart's going to be exploding through your chest. But if you need a little extra push, there's some really good pre-workouts out there, but I would just make sure that you understand what you're taking, right? Like you're able to, it's something clean, it's something natural, it's something that doesn't have tons of ingredients that you can't read, because there's a lot of things in pre-workouts, and one reason why I don't take it is that there's a lot of hidden things in those supplements, and I don't really recommend taking them. But if you want to, go for it. That's going to give you a little extra push. Sorry, have you ever assisted type 1 diabetics? Yes, there's a couple type 1 diabetics in the program. To be honest though, if I was you and you were checking out my programs, I would probably check the VIP. VIP is more one-on-one. We have a coaching division of 11 coaches, and you're able to work one-on-one more so with those individuals, rather than my blueprint is education-based. It's very individualized to you, but it doesn't have the amount of tons and tons of support as working with a one-on-one coach does. So if you are looking in programs, I would definitely check out the VIP. Jens, I like me some protein, but I have me some carb problem. But I love me some carbs problems. No problem. Just make sure that it's you can eat. Guys, I have tons of women who eat tons and tons of carbs. Like, it's just about figuring out, what's the right breakdown for you, and you can enjoy carbohydrates. Oh, Cheryl, Marie, what's up, you guys? Ellen, can strength training help to tighten up loose skin from a large weight loss, or is loose skin just gonna be part of my life? Everybody's genetics are completely different, and while you do lose tons of weight, it may work in the favor that the skin kind of tightens up naturally as you're doing it, as you're eating healthy, as you're eating the right types of foods. But there's some cases, and I will just be bluntly honest, that there may be something a little bit more further that you have to do, and that will help tighten up the skin, and may have to be surgical. But as long as, if you can aid in your fat loss the right way, and then you get to that point where you're like, okay, like I gotta kind of take it the next step. What should I do? And it's because it's not doing it naturally. Then that's something that you would probably have to look into. Or just accepting that it's a part of your journey, right? It's a part of you. It's your story, and that's your journey, right? So you can just accept it for what it is. Or if you're somebody who's like, I come this far, let's, get me to where I want to be 100%, then, totally up to you. But strength training will help, yes. To answer your question, yes. Strength training will help, but it probably won't do it all the way, especially if you're losing a significant amount of weight. Christine, how do I know the proper amount of protein I should consume after lifting? Well, this is how I do it for my warrior babes. Whatever your protein, the set protein number that you are consuming on a daily basis, whatever that macro count is for you, I would divide it by how many meals you consume. So for example, if you have 100 grams of protein, I'm just doing this for easy math. You have 100 grams of protein, you divide it by 5 meals a day, that's 20 grams of protein that you're having in each meal. That's how I would do it. That's what I recommend for my VIPs, or for all the warrior babes, the Blueprint and the VIP members. Cynthia, thank you for explaining in such awesome detail. With all the information out there, you really narrow the confusion. Ah, yes, good. Woo! My job is complete. No, really good. I absolutely love explaining the why and the how, because when I feel like when I explain it, a lot of light bulbs are going off in your head like, oh shit, this makes sense, or shit, this makes sense. And you're more likely, first of all, to engage and also do the right thing. If you understand it and you get it, you're gonna do it, right? Instead of being told, okay, do this, and you're like, all these things, all these thought processes are going off in your brain, and things that you tried in the past, well, that totally contradicts that, and you're like totally lost. And I get the confusion because there's a shit ton of things out there. But when you have the high and the why and it's broken down for you, like how I just did, you're more likely to understand it, and you're more likely to take action on what's right. So awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you thanking me, and I thank you because that makes me happy. Shauna, what's up, babe? Hey, Nikki, my book came out today. Nice, babe. Congrats. We'll send yours this week. Love listening to your little gems. Thanks for all that you do. I really think you are the best at what you do. You make so much sense. Thank you, babe. Shauna is one of our Blueprint members. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to reading that book. That's so exciting. Sandra, I am afraid to start a program and fail. It's been my track record. What is different with your program than others? I need accountability and somebody to help me every step of the way. So then, Sharon, I'm sorry, we have Shauna, Sandra, and Sharon in the last comments. If you are somebody who needs a little bit more ability, more hand holding, more one-on-one, that would definitely be the VIP program. And when I get asked what's so different from me and everybody else is, you guys see that I have thousands and thousands and thousands of warrior babes inside of my communities, and I know people down to the fact that Shauna has a book and she's sending me a book. I really love support, and I really love connection. Now, that's one value that my whole team has. Secondly, we aren't in business to just subscribe macros and subscribe workouts and tell you do this. We're in business to help you understand why, how, and the things that you need to do that are going to facilitate results. And that comes in along with the mindset. Okay, so Sandra, you have a track record of failing. More likely, it's probably due to you and not necessarily the programs, because you're just trying and trying and trying and trying. So what myself and my coaches do is we pinpoint what are the reasons why this is happening, what are the behavioral issues, what are the triggers, what is the root problem of this type of behavior, and how can we pull that out of you to see it, to become more aware of it, and then help you set specific expectations that are going to facilitate you to show up, to not fail, to feel confident, to be 100%, to then getting to the results that you want to. Now, with those women, I will be honest, with women like you, Sandra, it takes a little bit of time. But if we can break down habits, the ones that aren't serving you to where you want to be, and we can create better habits that are for a lifestyle, That's all the difference right there. That's where the transformation happens. That's where the change occurs. So again, it's not just, hey, here's your macros, here are your workouts. It's mindset, and it's being coach, and it's coaching you along the way, whether that be needing tough love, whether that be whatever you need. That's where our team comes into play. So that's how I would think I'm a little bit different than you guys just following applications and workouts. Like, we dive into the whole way that's going to completely transform you and your journey. All right, I'm going to take a couple more questions, and I'm going to have to pop off here because I got another call in the next 29 minutes with my Blueprint community. So, Sharon, I've done so much cardio because it makes my calorie burn so much higher. Yeah, but you don't, so when you're focusing on just the calories being burned manually, you're going to plateau super, 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 super fast. And when you're just focusing on how many, first of all, if you're focusing on what your treadmill, your Stairmaster is telling you in terms of calorie rise, that shit is completely wrong. If you're doing tons and tons and tons and tons of cardio, over time, with you doing that, your body adapts to that type of training. And your body goes into conservation mode to hold on to calories to try and keep you, giving you enough energy for those types of workouts. You're adapting your body for endurance. So if you're just focusing on fucking calories, like, again, you're going to be focusing on you're going to be facing a wall in 6 to 8 months and bashing your head into it, because you're going to plateau out super fast and you're not going to know why. There's one way you can burn calories, doing it manually like you are doing with tons and tons and tons of cardio and circuit training, arm training classes, or you can adapt your body to build muscle. And if you're adapting your body to build muscle, in the long term, you're gonna burn more calories because muscle is a part of your basal metabolic rate. It's a part of your metabolism, and metabolism is what burns calories, okay? Wow! I feel like just everybody needed to hear that. Cardio is not a bad thing, okay? Cardio is not a bad thing. It's just you don't need to do a shit ton of it in order to get to where you think you want to be with your body. Build muscle. Focus on building muscle. That's going to get you to change your body composition. Okay, I'm done. All right. Where am I? I see a couple more people coming through. So many of us in the program have been in your shoes. I'm living proof. Oh, yes, Marie, you are. Guys, I cannot wait for you guys to see Marie's interview. We do a WarriorBabe interview every single month. And Marie did an interview yesterday, and it's so amazing. And it's going to help so many of you women along your journey. So we're going to be dropping that in April. I will let you guys definitely know on a live Q&A when we are dropping it. But it's amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to watch it. Shauna. Thank you guys so much. You guys are all firing. And Shauna and Jenny, I appreciate that so much. All right, you guys, I am going to pop off. I absolutely love coming here and hanging out with you guys on Wednesdays and being here with you all and dropping some value bombs, dropping some knowledge bombs, sharing these whys, these hows, and why you're doing these specific things, what is serving you, what is not serving you. Hopefully, I am providing you guys things to consider and put into place. So that's what hopefully I'm doing with these live Q&As. And I hope that you guys just take away these little golden nuggets on a weekly basis. I will not be here, though, next Wednesday, but I will be here 2 weeks from today, kicking off another live Q&A at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so I hope to see you guys there, and enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Whoop, whoop. I almost said Happy Thanksgiving. All right, peace out, you guys. Have a good rest of your evening.